What up? James Rice, good morning. What's up on your Saturday? Hey, I just want to go live real quick, just for a couple minutes, really. A few minutes? We'll see what happens. Just to share a little bit this morning. Also, wish you a Merry Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. Wonderful Memorial Day. Whatever they call it, Memorial Day. Who is that? Is that Susan Fenwick? Good morning. How are you? Welcome to my backyard. Get jumping on here. We'll let a couple people, let a couple people know that there's a live going on. If you've seen a live before and you enjoy it, find value, share it. Take a second real quick, share it to your crew. We'll jump on. Yeah, Susan, long time no see. Welcome from Washington. What the heck are you up to today on this phenomenal, fabulous, a little bit overcast, which I like some clouds. In San Diego, I welcome the clouds. Who the heck? What's up, Dana? Good morning. Kathy Plowman. Let's chat about Kathy Plowman real quick. Got to welcome her. Gang, reach out to her and say, hey, why? Because if you go way back to, her husband and I, Brian, have been, holy cow, friends, tight. Now we call it BFFs since early 80s. Wow. Lots of fond memories from that era. We're in their wedding. And so hope you're doing well. Give Brian a hug for me. Tell him hello. Danny, what is up? Let's see what Susan Fenwick had to say. Core 4 movement. It's funny. So check this out. Susan Fenwick. I ask her what she's doing. Boom. Because she hangs out. She's in the Prove It community. Bam. Immediately goes to Core 4 movement and a Harley ride. You know what? I'm not going to kid you. I just want to hear about the Harley ride. Danny Martin, you want to jump on? So it's funny. My world is ketones, but that's not what I'm jumping on here for. My world is really, I would like to consider it better. It's really not even better. It's fulfillment. If I wanted to think of a word that I would like to bring to people, or a thought, and the goal would be to be fulfilled. Okay? Hey, Mercedes, how are you? Congratulations on your recent transformation, some weight loss, getting started, off to a heck of a start. Congratulations, and thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Like I said, Danny Martin, if you want to jump on, let me know. So, I'll bring in. So in the areas I focus on in my world are my faith, my 5S, faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finances. Faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finances. You can put them in any order you want, frankly, as far as I'm concerned, as long as your faith comes first, you're heading the right direction. So, we're jumping on today, Memorial Day weekend. Couple thoughts about it. One, I'll tell you, let you know, think about this. Do you even know what Memorial Day weekend is? It's amazing. I can remember from back in the past, kids are excited because they got the day off. People have a long weekend. Maybe it's Memorial Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day. And the kids don't even know why they're off school. They don't even know, maybe some of the adults don't even know what the holiday signifies. So the easy way to I cannot right now, but I'm going to listen. Okay, Danny Martin, appreciate you. Gang, if you don't know Danny Martin, look him up on social media. Powerful story, powerful transformation, and powerful shares, really for the same reason that I share, which is we have past, we have history, we have some wins and some losses, and you bundle those all together. Is Robert Martin, oh crap, I'm blanking on his name. That's all right though. As he would like to say, we're going to put it in a blender. You put it all into blender and you blend it up, and poof, out comes a life. But and I'm not going to chat about this today, but daily intentional action is how that life gets created. And as you know from listening in the past, it starts with a decision that you want to make a change. And here's a piece I want to talk about a little bit. Hey, gang, real quick, I will mention you jumping on. If you like it, if you listened before, if you found value, share it, please. Share it, please. And it might touch help a couple of your friends. That's what I'm hoping. So that being said, here's the thought. Each and every one of us, no doubt about it, has areas in their world, their life, that they're wanting to change. That they're wanting to, I gotta see this real quick. Stack your wins into stepping stones to the life you want to build. I love that. And you know, it's funny. And Susan reminds me of peace. One thing I love about being around this industry and this community is cliches and sayings and such. And so, in fact, when I first got around, was introduced, to the business of a home-based business, I heard a lot of, met a ton of people, and they all dropped names, and they all dropped these cliches, and they all, these morning inspirational sayings. And I love your Susan. I use them too. But here's the key: is you can have a whole library full of books. You can have a whole room full of fitness equipment. You can have a whole church full of pastors and elders and bishops and such. You can have a whole bunch of people you're watching and following on YouTube. In fact, they were asking me all the time, the guys that I meet, hey, have you heard such and such? And you listen to so-and-so, and have you walked on fire? And have you stuck glass up your ass? It's like, no. Oh, man, you're missing out. Oh, man, I can loan you my library. Man, I can loan you what I read. Man, this is what you need to follow and remember. Ew, this is what you need to live by. This is what you need to repeat each day in your brain. Okay, I'm like, these guys are in suits. They're in line. They've been to events before. They've got multiple streams of income. I better check these people out. They got libraries full of stuff they're listening to. Huh. You know what I found out? And this is not to judge them. We found most of them, I'm not going to say all of them, but many and most of them, they're broker than I was. What? At the time, I wasn't even broke. I was actually being involved because I was going to loan some money, or I did loan some money to some guys to get their business started. I was a silent partner. I was an investor. I wasn't even building the business. Yeah, they were broke. They were listening. They were reading. They were doing all the things, getting all the information. What was missing? I know you're thinking it. I know you know it. I know I can hear you saying it. Daily intentional action. Daily intentional action. You know, Susan can have her Harley bike and her leathers and her jacket and her, all of it. If she doesn't get on that bike, she's not going. So that'll tie into what I wanted to chat about. I'm not going to chat about it for a long time. Is who's getting you started? Who's giving you assistance? You know what? You know, it's funny because you watch adults with their kids, and they got them in lessons, and they got them in, they've got some kind of coach, and they got some video they're making them watch, and they got some diet they're making them follow, and some sleep plan and program, and even a recovery program and plan, and they've got a tutor for school, and they've got a weekend group for their math and sciences so they can get into college. This is all when the kid's 6 years old. Oh, you got to start them early. I ain't even going to argue it. So, and if they're struggling, they'd say, did you ask the coach? Did you ask the teacher? It amazes me. Tyler Hunt, long time no see. Love seeing you. Kyle Klein. I don't know if I remember that name, but I'd like to help. So, appreciate you jumping on. And again, any of you, if you're finding any value whatsoever, just please pass it on, share it. Appreciate you. So the question is, because, you know, like I said, we'd ask our children, hey, did you ask the teacher? Did you ask the coach? Did you ask the supervisor? Did you ask? And so Cindy Sims, a good example. I know in the motor world, in the racing world, she's asking someone else, or did in the beginning, how do you do this? What's this wrench? Where do I get this tool? How do I do this? Are you doing that as an adult, are you doing that? Simple question. Simple thought. I can tell you, and this is not to build myself up, it's to tell you that I don't know how to do shit. Check out my pages. I got a personal trainer. I got a workout partner that's more experienced, more celebrated. He's an IFBB professional. You can look him up, Peter San Nicolas. He's a professional bodybuilder. He's huge. He leads and guides me. Michael Rutherford, one of the founders of our home-based business, makes a lot more money than I do. I listen and follow him. I'm going to jump on our 8:15 a.m. training here shortly. I'm going to be on the Monday training. My pastor at my church, holy cow, she's light years ahead of me in knowledge and education and application. Playing piano. I should play a song for you. Playing the piano, my teacher, holy crap, he just got back from Amsterdam, touring around the world. He's now he's got 3 different albums that he's recording. He's amazing. He's amazing. I can't even believe he even works with me. Of course I pay him. Anyway, what other areas you got? Your finances? I don't make my decisions. What up, Doreen Smith? Speaking of gurus, she probably doesn't like that one, but leaders, check out Doreen Smith. Buying or selling a home? Know someone buying or selling a home who needs help with the real estate? Check out Doreen Smith. Been friends for 20 some years. I love her. You know what I love about her and what role she's always played in my world is she doesn't sugarcoat it. She keeps me grounded. So I appreciate that. She does a good job of celebrating me and then saying, I don't know if that's that great of an idea. You might. Anyway, she just keeps me humble. And we both got started kind of the same time in our careers, and so we got to grow up together. So I appreciate Doreen Smith. So coming back again is who is your mentor? When I got started in the mortgage business 20 years ago, went right to the most successful loan officer I could meet, met his regional manager, and I wanted to be a loan officer. You know what he said to me? Because I'm thinking, okay, where's the junior loan officer program? Where's the trainer program? He goes, you need to learn how to build a file. You learn to know about escrow, respect them. You need to learn about title. You need to learn about processing a file. Well, that was 20 some years ago. He was making $250,000 a year, and I was making nothing. So I figured, sounds good to me. And he was the regional manager. So what did I do? I started in processing, not even as a processor, as a junior processor. Why? Because he was successful, and that's where he said I should start. And he was spot on. Because Doreen Smith will tell you, you can be a big, flashy, talking, nice car driving, fancy clothes wearing loan officer, but if you don't know how to work with people, if you don't know how to put together a file and move it through, you're worthless to her. So, that was my mentor, and I've always had mentors in every industry. In my finances, my money's being moved and placed with people who are leading me. And I don't mind that I'm not making the decisions. My goal is not to be the decision maker. My goal is to be the dude who's fit, the dude whose faith is growing, the dude whose finances are growing, the dude who's, like I said, fitness is growing, whose business is growing, whose relationships are being mended. You see me chatting on here. I tell you, my goal is not to be the guy. Okay, my goal is to be the guy who brings you the tools, training, and partnerships that you need to succeed. You're talking to a guy who had, at best, and probably all my brothers and sisters would agree, a rocky relationships with my father. Flunked out of my first semester of college. B, C, 2 Fs. Woo! That was impressive. Ended up with a finance degree. Super tiny, super small. Made fun of all through high school. Got into the gym. Just didn't quit. Always had training partners. Always had a trainer. So, been divorced. Now I'd say I have an amazing relationship with my daughter. And it wasn't always that way. So, and I'm not saying I'm the finished product. That's not my point. My point is that I also had a 580 FICO score. After I got rolled in that initial business deal, the one I told you about where I met all the people. Yeah, I got rolled in that thing. Lost 2 cars, lost my savings, lost it all trying to keep it together. Woo! That was a mess. Cool thing is, I met some people in that business, met some people in that industry who brought me to prove it. okay, that brought me to prove it. And as you know, that's financially been nothing but a smashing success. So all I'm doing is I'm saying I've been places, and this is where I am now, and I'm just trying to share in hopes that you can take whichever area in your life needs to be elevated. And how are you going to do it? Ask somebody. That's the simple point of the story. Ask somebody. I love it when people say to me, well, I'm a self-starter. Well, I'm just kind of stubborn. Well, I'm an A personality. Well, I'm, what's my favorite one is, I'm competitive. To that I would say, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. What's your fucking point? What is your point? That you're a dumb, stubborn asshole who won't humble themselves, get the resources they need, the help they need to be successful? That's ridiculous. You shouldn't say you're aggressive. You should say you're a dipshit. Because you're always going to go further faster. When I wanted to get in the ring, I got a boxing trainer. Got my bow, I took lessons. I hope that helps. Getting help, getting assistance, getting guidance from those who are wiser and, have more knowledge and experience, that's not weakness. That's humbling yourself, and you're going to leapfrog forward. I'll leave it at this. All the greats, every athlete you admire, in fact, all the greats you admire, have a mentor, have trainers. Have a mentor, have a trainer. Why shouldn't you? So, if you find value, share this, please. Share it. Appreciate it. Susan Fenwick. Growth and action. Got it. Use mentors to learn and grow. Then take action with the knowledge and growth. Whatever you do. Love it. Susan Fenwick's got it. Appreciate that. Good to be connected with you again. Yeah, because it isn't the knowledge that you gain, but you do need to grab that knowledge because there are some X's and O's. It's not just hard work. It's not. It's got to be the proper hard work. Okay? Doesn't just take that effort. You can't be at the gym. I'll leave it at this. I think I said that 5 times. I'll leave it with this. You can't be at the gym busting it to build your chest. Awesome, but it's not working. What's the problem? Well, tell me what's going on. Let me help you. Well, I'm at the gym 6 days a week. Awesome. There for an hour a day. Awesome. What are you doing? 20 minutes on the treadmill, 20 minutes on the bike, 20 minutes on the elliptical. That's not the right activity to build your chest. That's not the right activity to build your chest. Okay? So there are some X's and O's. Get them for those who have more knowledge. And then take massive, massive action. So, I'm going to let you go get on to your Saturday, the beginning. Maybe it's the second day of your long Memorial Day weekend. Make sure you grab a couple friends. Make sure you give a hug to anybody you run into, not just a handshake, and let them know you love them. All right? Enjoy. Take care.